A dinner party. A. Business deal. Task 1. Read and translate the text. A dinner party. Last Saturday, I was invited to a dinner party. The lady who was sitting next to me, Mrs. Rogers, didn't say a word at first. She was a large, unsmiling lady in a tight black dress. It seemed that she was willing to eat everything that she could see. She said, "Could you pass me the plate which is next to you, please?" I asked, "Which one?" "The one which contains yellow berries or the one with red apples?" "Both, and the big plate that is full of grapes, too," she answered. She was busy eating all evening and asking me to pass her all the dishes on the table. In the end, I tried to make conversation. I asked her whether she was enjoying the dinner. "Young man," she answered, "if you give me the cake that is in the middle of the table, I will enjoy the dinner even more. A business deal." I was in a restaurant when I suddenly saw Tom Morgan, who was sitting at the bar. Tom was my boss a few years ago, but now he is working in another office. Tom is a smart businessman and always makes safe investments. I was curious to find out about his recent projects. While we were talking, he told me about his innovation. He was planning to build ships that run on electricity. He was describing it so passionately that I got interested in the idea. After talking for 2 hours, Tom invited me to join his company as a manager. We both were smiling when we shook our hands to make the deal. Task 2. Write down and learn the new words. To sit, next to, near a plate, a lady, a gentleman, to be willing, to smile, unsmiling, tight, to seem, to pass, to contain, a grape, berries, a cake, a conversation, in the middle, a boss, a bar, an office, a businessman, an idea, an innovation, a ship, electricity, safe, smart, to find out, to plan, to describe, passionately, to shake hands, to make a deal, curious, suddenly, recent. Task 3. Answer the questions. What did Mrs. Rogers look like? What was she willing to eat? Which plate did she ask John to pass her? What was she doing during the dinner? What did John ask Mrs. Rogers in the end? What did Mrs. Rogers answer John? Where was Tom Morgan sitting when Jenny saw him? Is Tom her boss? What kind of businessman is Tom? What did Tom tell Jenny while they were chatting? What was Tom planning to build? What did Tom offer Jenny to do? Were they smiling when they shook their hands? Task 4. Make questions to the following answers. Mrs. Rogers was a large, unsmiling lady in a tight black dress. She was willing to eat everything that she could see. She asked to pass her the plate with berries, the plate with apples, and the big plate full of grapes. She was busy eating all evening and asking John to pass her all the dishes on the table. John asked whether she was enjoying the evening. She asked him to pass her the cake. Tom was sitting at the bar. No, he isn't. Tom was her boss a few years ago. Tom is a smart businessman, and he always makes safe investments. Tom told about his recent project. Tom was planning to build ships that run on electricity. Tom invited Jenny to join his project as a manager. Yes, they were smiling when they shook their hands.